love on you.
I hope so. Hey guys, we are here at the Packed Party headquarters with Miss Jordan.
Yes.
She's the founder of Packed Party, and we wanted to sit here and chat with her a little bit about their new spring collection and hear a little bit more about her journey to Packed Party. And it's perfect because today is Wednesday, so she's the ultimate Woman Crush Wednesday.
Oh, yay! Thank you. I'm honored. Yeah, so I'm so happy you guys got to make it to our office. And we have a dog. My dog is going to be like floating in and out. Our office is dog friendly, so prepare because there's going to be a Bernese Mountain Dog just jumping across all three of us at any moment. At any moment here.
Cool. Well, do you want to start just by telling us about what brought you to Austin originally and how you came to be the founder of Packed Party?
So Packed Party was started about 5.5 years ago. We're coming up on 6 years in July, which is nuts. It's so crazy. So I moved to San Francisco. I had a dream about sending myself a physical pity party, like party for one. Yeah. So we started by selling these themed, here comes the dog, party for one packages. And now, of course, you know, we're a full-fledged lifestyle gifting brand. But back in 2013, I didn't know a soul in San Francisco. And so my mom, I called her one night. We were on the phone and it's just like so my mom. I just told this story a little bit ago because I was on a different podcast talking about this. So when I tell it, it makes me like my mom sound really harsh, and she's not. She's just like true Texas, like you're fine, woman, mom, like hardcore. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, I told you guys.
I'm actually gonna turn this to her.
Oh,
so we're going that way. Yeah.
Everybody's getting the full Packed Party experience. My mom, my dog.
Yeah.
The dog is
Everybody's
literally
here.
hugging me right now.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Okay.
He's part of the team.
Yeah,
he's out here.
He's Team Truman. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, we got a couple
Dog
waves
is
too.
This is happening.
There we are.
We are very live right now. Oh, I told you guys. I said all three of us, and now it's all three.
It's a
across.
packed party.
Exactly. So I called my mom. I'm so sorry.
We love it.
This is the authentic experience.
That's why it's an Instagram Live. That's what we always say. I'm like, only here. He's like, somebody let me out. So my mom and I are on the phone. I'm complaining about not knowing a soul in San Francisco. She tells me immediately to go to bed. I'm having a pity party for myself. So I actually listened to her, which, you know, doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
And I had a dream that night about sending myself a physical pity party, like for one. And so I wrote the business plan that night for my teeny tiny 500 square foot. I mean, it's about the size of this room. Y'all aren't in this room with us, but it's small. It's really small. Our lobby's tiny. So I mapped out the business plan. I knew I wanted to call the company Packed Party. We were selling at the time 5 themed party for one packages, all sort of glorified care packages, if you will, non-subscription based, really like something in a pity party would be like self-therapy flashcards, right? Or like a breakup package would have like a little voodoo doll, you know, just all these items curated around whatever you were going through that you could send to yourself or somebody else. And really the concept and the vision of the company has really never changed, right? About celebrating yourself and other people. So we just continued to build what that meant outside of packages and to travel items, right, that were really bright and bold, or a confetti bag, you know, that was like, I just don't even know like why I need this. I need 100 of these. And then the disco drink, you know, the disco ball that you can drink out of. So people just really see our items and they make you want to party. They make you want to make your life a party. So it's really, people in the past have been like, Packed Party, like, I don't understand. Like, do you plan parties? But like, no, it's about making life a party. Yeah. So the concept just continued to grow, and our community through social media really grew. Our customers kind of kept coming back and wanting more for us. And that idea of making these packages, we started making the items that came inside of them, which led to us like sourcing, manufacturing more, wholesale, which is where a lot of people find us now. I know we're in the salon. We sell everywhere from Neiman Marcus to Dillard's, and of course on our website too. So it's been a really, really cool journey just seeing the brand evolve, and then all the different places that we can live, right? That you can party.
You can find a party anywhere.
Exactly.
We did a holiday gift guide this year of like all of our favorite Austin-made products. And
The
brands
disco
and
ball.
The disco
drink.
ball.
They Thank
list.
you guys.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
It just makes you excited. You literally look at it and you're like,
and
I
it
need
holds
to drink
20
out of this.
ounces, so it's like sneaky getting you drunk. And there's
Not for orange juice.
yeah, no, definitely not. And it's spill proof too, which is really fun because at weddings, a lot of people buy them in bulk, and when you're dancing, like you don't spill on your neighbor's or your own dress.
Yeah.
So yeah, it truly is like all party foul proof, the whole thing. But those have been so popular for us. As of like a few other, of course, items too. Just like that one though, I feel like everybody kind of knew us for.
Yeah, yeah, it's
So,
everywhere.
It stands out in the crowd for
For
sure.
sure, for sure. We can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Please
Don't
don't.
get rid of it.
Now we're known for it. We're known for it. So yeah, it's not going anywhere. Did y'all get a holiday light cup too? Did you guys see those?
No, what is
Yeah, we're gonna be bringing them back. They sold out in like 45 minutes on our website, but they'll be back next Christmas. I know that seems so far away right now, but we're in Christmas mode here right now.
Oh my gosh.
If you can believe that. So it's a literal, and we patented it. It looks like a Christmas light that you can drink out of. It's a literal like Christmas bulb.
You know what? I did see a picture of that. We need to make sure that we get one of those.
I got you. I got you.
It's
Yeah.
holiday season.
Yeah, done. And we're doing some, I almost just said what else we were doing, but we're doing some other things with it. So some other surprises. Yeah, I know. Our operations team is on the other side of this camera,
Like,
so
hop
they
out of
would
this
like
window.
be coming through the window. Like, what the hell?
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But lots of new stuff coming from us, and more exciting stuff. We're hiring right now. Y'all know anybody in Austin, or any of y'all know anybody in Austin? We're hiring like crazy. So we've got a finance position, a controller we're looking for, salespeople on the wholesale side. Gosh, so many open roles. A designer, graphic designers, any like creatives in Austin.
It's huge.
So you know the dogs are welcome.
Yeah.
Now they know the dogs are welcome. But yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So take a step back with us. So you're in your apartment, throwing yourself a pity party. You write this business plan. Like, what was it that made you jump to like, I need to write a business plan, like get this all on paper and like feel really empowered to do so? Because a lot of the times we talk to a lot of entrepreneurs who are like, I had this idea forever and then like finally got around to doing it. But it sounded like you took a lot of action like immediately. So
My personality, I'm really action oriented, for better or for worse, right? So like I'm just want to do something, and that's served me like really poorly in a lot of situations, right? Like I'm just gonna text him. No, don't text him. Don't text him. But it's already happening. Like I'm a very like get it off my chest person. So once I decided that night, I was like, I have this idea, I need to get it on paper, and there was no formality around I need to write a business plan. Oh shoot, I've never made a business plan before, and then I spend a week. I think a lot of people go through that cycle or process. Like, do I know how to write a business plan? I was like, no. Full force, like I'm putting this down. I knew I wanted to name the company Packed Party. It made sense. They were packaged parties. I thought I was so clever at 23. And I mean, I had always hoped it would be where it is today, but you just never know. So I was doing something that I was passionate about. Gift giving is something that I'm passionate about. So getting over the hump of fear for me was just like really not an issue, because I was like, I have nothing to lose. Nobody's doing this. Everybody that's in this space is a subscription box, and there's nothing out there shockingly like called Packed Party. I'm trademarking this. I'm running with it, and we were up and running in November. So it was July to November.
That's incredible.
Yeah, inception in July, and then kind of website launch November 7th. So it's actually funny. Maybe they'll show you afterward, but there's a timeline actually on this wall behind. Again, sorry, we're like behind the camera. They'll show you. But it goes from the very night that I had the dream, the note that I had, all the way up until today. So it's been pretty cool, because through social media we've been able to like document the journey, and I'm a big like journal keeper, so, which is really cool. So I've got everything to look back on.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
What would your biggest piece of advice be to somebody that wants to take that leap to entrepreneurship?
I think just go for it. Which sounds like very corny, but I would recommend not asking for that much advice or feedback in the early stages. So I think a lot of people, when they have an idea, they like run it by all their friends, and then all of a sudden you have 20 plus people's opinions instead of maybe just yours and like 2 other people. And for me, like, I didn't know anybody in San Francisco, so I just ran with it, and then I was like, surprise, here's what I'm doing. So all my friends didn't have a minute to say like, should it be Party Packed or Packed Party? Like I was like, I don't care, this is what I'm doing, it's already trademarked. And in talking to a lot of other entrepreneurs or founders, they change their business name several times, or they'd, go to their first sales meeting and somebody's like, I hate the company name. And you're like, you do? Like, I was just like tough.
Yeah.
So was something that really served me well early stage, but it's different for everybody, just jumping in, going for it.
Yeah.
Run with it.
Yeah, it's definitely worked out. So.
We're trying. It's day by day. It's day by day, but we've grown so much. I started this business with like no business experience. Like my own dad wouldn't even like loan me money. I say that now, like it's cool, but like he's a banker, and so very just not a risk taker, and he believed, of course, in me, but he's like, I don't know about this idea, and what we've built into today, a multi-million-dollar brand, is really, really cool, and we've been able to hire so many awesome just Austinites. Well, they're not like none of us, right? They're actual Austinites, but no one's a unicorn. But create jobs for people and make people's days that like I don't even know. Like I didn't even know we were on your holiday guide, we see like somebody sent me a picture of our disco drink on Criminal Minds, or Paris Hilton using I know, right?
That's the pinnacle.
Yeah, I got that text this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, we're on Criminal Minds, and like. We've gotten to this place, not that we don't celebrate all the small things, but there's just so many exciting blessings and things that have happened. It's been really cool.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's amazing. So tell us a little bit about the spring collection that you're coming out.
Yeah, so the Making Waves collection, it's awesome. In college, I used to make lamps, like for myself, right? And then like some of my friends, and I would put a ton of rickrack on them, and like pom-poms and all kind. And well, we already did like a pom-pom collection. So rickrack is just, I'm super inspired by the 70s and of course all things San Francisco. So I think I was just born in the wrong era. But
this is working for you.
I think it's working. It's coming back. It's coming back.
So
exactly. But the rickrack has always been just like a material that I've been drawn to and I love. And we started building the collection, myself and our designer and some of our operations team here. It was like, the more and more and more kept coming, and like it made so much sense. And our products are so like, you would be the girl, right? Like drinking out of a disco ball. And so really our whole brand is about making waves, but this collection specifically speaks so much to color and just the boldness of it. Like I had a woman in the elevator today who touched me, like complete stranger, I'm holding my tote bag. She just like two hands. Oh my gosh, I love this bag. Like I just need to touch it. And she's like playing with the rickrack. And that's really what Packed Party is all about, right? Like making life a party and bringing an unexpected smile to some stranger's face that's like dressed in all black, like definitely was not going to talk to me otherwise. And now she's touching my bag. we're literally, she's in my personal bubble, and I'm like, okay, you can like let go of my bag now.
Yeah. Now you guys have a lunch date.
Yeah, we're best friends. She's 50, I'm 29. It's fine.
Like Criminal Minds together.
She's two-hand touching my bag. Like I just love this material. This reminds me of like my childhood, and like everybody has a different nostalgic. Like somebody else saw it and they're like, this is like Fiesta to me, and then somebody else saw it and they're like, this is Making Waves. It's bold, it's fun. So there's so many pieces in the collection that are unique and different. Like there's a disco ball clutch. So I've got a few favorites amongst the whole collection, but there's so many functional pieces too that we'd never created before. Like our cooler bag you can use as a grocery bag. Of course, like the tumbler, but the jewelry roll, that's something like we're making products too for women to solve their issues, like, because we are them, right? We're making products for our friends because we have the same issues. Like we're not, no offense, we have guys on our team, but we're not men trying to figure out like women's issues. It's like, all of our necklaces get tangled and broken when we travel. Let's solve this. We need a really cute stadium bag, right? Like that's affordable because we're only using it for one season, and I don't want to look like a dork carrying around something. I don't want to pay for a Chanel bag, but I also don't want to carry a Ziploc into this thing. And that's where our Cooper crossbody came from. So, and there's so many personal ties that we wove into to this line. Like it's called a Cooper crossbody because my little brother's name is Cooper, and like they're just little fun things like that we did that I'm really proud of.
How do you know when to stop on a design, when you're like, okay, this is enough, this is like,
well, now we don't have enough time. Like it's just we have so many projects going at once. We had a proposal that came through this morning. It was like, hey, we need 10,000 of these, and I need to see the designs by end of day, and it's going to be on shelves for the holiday season, like in 500 stores, right? Wow. So it's like, what are, okay, no problem. Yeah. So sometimes you don't have the same amount of time to go through the creative process, but I just have a really good sense for an eye for. I think I get it like from my mom. She was in fashion for 17 years. She was a buyer. She's such a great eye, but like for me, like I just know. I have that sense. That's like in my gut. I'm sure you all have that. Do y'all have that same thing? When you do something, you just know.
Your intuition.
So I don't go back once I touch something unless there's a problem like manufacturing wise. I don't go back to a design. Once it's to bed, it's to bed. Like, and I'll know when things are finished and when they're not. Yeah. So that's a weird way to say it. Like, it's for me at least. I just know.
And I think that's the theme of kind of.
I'm like marrying these things. I'm dating. I'm birthing these products. Like I'm seeing it through. Stop playing with it. Stop fixing its hair. Stop touching. Stop like messing with it. They're people at the end of the day. Like they literally turn into. We talk about these products like they're people because things go wrong with them, and some of them feel more special than others because you go through such hard things with them. Whether it be they get copied or they. Like take a minute for sales to get going, and so you're pushing so hard to tell this story. Like you just have these different personal connections, like with people, to each of these products. So that's how I look at it, at least, and it's been cool for me.
Yeah, and it's probably so rewarding to then see like other people like engage with those.
Their own that's the best part of my job, hands down. Is like not even seeing it on the shelves, right? In these major retailers that I'm like, oh my gosh, like in college I wasn't even shopping at Neiman Marcus, for gifts, and like now like our stuff is in the holiday book and all these really powerful things, right? Like okay, we're making stuff for the masses, but like at the same time the most powerful and beneficial things that we're doing is like seeing somebody that's sick receiving something or being able to like give back with our products, or just really cool things like that. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It is crazy. Awesome. It's really fun, but it's a work in progress like anything, right? Absolutely. So you'll be seeing a lot more of us, hopefully more jobs in Austin, more offices, more products, more dogs. The important stuff. Yes, more dogs. Just mainly me with more Bernese Mountain Dogs. So y'all can come back and check out all the rest. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to share?
I don't think so. I did a rapid fire earlier on the podcast I was on. I was not ready for it. She's like, hall pass person. I'm like, I'm not married. Like, I don't need a hall pass. But I love Vince Vaughn. Like, there's so many of those.
I met him at Broken Spoke not that long ago.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn walked into Broken Spoke.
No! Yeah. Oh, I missed it.
He comes to the salon. When he's in town, he does.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm like, who? What? No. There's so many celebrities that live in Austin that are like so under the radar. I saw like Scott Eastwood like lives here. Really? He was like dining downtown. And I would never go up to somebody and say something, but I'm still just like, I will shamelessly plug my product. I'm like, here, like it's there. Like casually leave it there or something, but I won't say anything to them. We saw Raven Simone. Yeah. What do you want to add is like one last at the Magic like trade show that we were at, and I handed her a card holder and a disco drink, and she was like, what is this? Cool. And then she had to go. Our manager, she had so many people surrounding her, but I'm like, that's all you need. Just go.
Take this.
Just go.
Party.
That's so Raven. Like, I can die happy knowing that's so Raven had our stuff. I'm good. Done. My Disney dreams.
So
we're all you guys 90s babies.
We ran into her in Vegas one time at a casino. I was like, Raven?
Yeah. Raven. Is
that you?
We know each other. Yeah, exactly. That's the most important, that's the most exciting thing that's happened, really. Just that's the Raven. The dog.
Love that.
All that.
Oh, very cool. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you guys for having me. Thanks for everybody joining.
All right. Well,
this is awesome.
Yeah, spring collection coming soon.
Yes.
Where should we send people?
Send people to www.packedparty.com. We also have the refinery event we were just talking about before this started. Next week, if you're in Austin, be sure to grab a ticket. Come and join us. It's next Thursday, March 7th from 6:30 to 9 at the refinery, and tickets are on our website. So come on.
Cool.
And they're going to be there. I'm making them come too. So y'all come. So thank you guys.
Cool. Thanks
I appreciate it.
All right.
Bye,
everyone.
Bye. Toodles.
There we go.